Hey folks, Big Deano here again. This time taking a look at quite possibly the most anticipated figure of the Dragon Ball Figuarts line so far. Probably even beating Brawly out. But yeah, this is a review of the S.H.Figuarts Son Goku Super Warrior Awakening version. We're going to shorten that down to Awakening Goku for this review, because I really can't be bothered saying that. Anyway, first things first, let's take a look at the box. Now, you'll notice straight away, this isn't your standard Figuarts box, at least for the Dragon Ball line. They've completely changed it up, which is excellent, really excellent. As you can see, gone is the pixelated picture on the corner. Instead we have a full colour picture of Goku with some black and white pictures behind it. You can also see quite a lot of use of the aura effect, which will be coming later. I got impatient, bought this guy off Nippon-Yasan as soon as it came on, as soon as it came out. Sorry, but yeah, just to get it out for you guys. Plus, I wanted to anyway. Anyway, enough rambling. As you can see, Super Saiyan Son Goku. Super Warrior Awakening version. The S.H.Figuarts logo there. You can see 2015 made in China. Dragon Ball Z logo. Bandai Tamashii Nations logo, if it'll focus. There we go. And curiously, a silver sticker. Even though I got this from Japan. That has actually thrown me for a loop, because they're usually gold if they're from Japan. Anyway, we'll figure that out some other point. A full array of interchangeable hands and face parts, blah blah blah, just the usual. Ooh. Oh ho ho. Tamashii, you need to step up your game. Look there. They've actually misspelled something on the box. Tut tut tut. And there's the blurb. Aura effects sold separately. Yeah, they're really pushing these aura effects now. But they've actually got this new blurb as well. An ultimate moulding which was used to recreate the uniform ripped to shreds at the end of the long battle and the well-toned body. Yeah, thanks for that. And super action by using the new sliding mechanism on the joints, which connects the stomach to the waist. You can recreate the deep crouching stance. Yeah, basically this guy has quite a lot of new features to him, which I'll go over when we get to the figure himself. But they're really pushing these new type of joints, which they're quite right to do so, because it's actually superior to the stuff we've already got. And Japanese on the bottom and nothing at the top. So yeah. Let's take well, we'll put him back in the middle first of all, but we'll take a look at the accessories, which, being a Goku, he has basically got the shaft again. He doesn't get anywhere near as many as the rest of them, but I think we'll let them off this time because of the actual figure itself. First off, we get what looks to be a slight retooling of the SDCC face, the exclusive one that we got with normal Goku. I'll quickly show him off there. As you can see, the mouth is identical. It's just the eyes that they've sort of moved about slightly. But yeah, always nice to get another face for Super Saiyan Goku, because he has never ever came with very many, which is a shame. In terms of other faces, we get the yelling face, which, because of the new way they do the eyes with the tampograph, which they've actually done a really good job on this guy, by the way, it looks so much better. I mean, the original Super Saiyan Goku, I don't even have him to hand, because the well, the yelling face is that bad, honestly. I never wanted to use it. But that one's not bad. You will notice that on all of these faces, the eyebrows aren't yellow, they're sort of a gold, almost muddy brown sort of colour. Which, I don't know, it works when it's on the face, when it's on the head, sorry, but it looks weird on the faces themselves. Yet the normal face actually looks really good here. Tamper-graphed eyes work really well with this guy. They've actually done a good job for once. Other new accessories include these sort of more relaxed martial arts sort of hands, with the one where he's always displayed with his hands like that, if you know what I mean. I'll try and recreate the pose later if I remember. But yeah, one's sort of a martial artsy sort of pose, the other one is more open, which is good. You can also use them as better Kamehameha hands. The rest are just your usual Goku hands, displayed open Ki Blast hands, a pair of Kamehameha hands, and martial arts pose hands, which are kind of redundant because we've got the other ones. But anyway, always nice to have more accessories. But yeah, let's move the camera down slightly, there we go. Let's take a look at Goku himself, and boy did they do a brilliant job on him. Focus, thank you. As you can see, we get shading throughout the skin tone parts all the way through. That bit just on the bicep there is a little bit heavy shaded, but we'll let them off. And that side as well, really well done. The hair as well, it's kinda SDCC 2011 Goku hair, but done much better. I can't even describe how much better. I mean, I've actually got him here, the SDCC one, just to show you. And yeah, the difference is astounding. This guy has far too much on it, and mine's isn't even a bad version of it. But they really just overshaded him big time. But this one, they got it right. He's shaded in the correct places. I mean, if you look there, they've shaded it as if the light's hitting off this bang, and thinging on that one. Yeah, much better than the old one. No sort of paintwork on the blue. You can kind of make out there's a slight shading here and here on mine, and some more shading on the underneath of there and the underneath of there. Really helps bring out the figure. Other paintwork is the boots, and before you go screaming at me saying, oh, this is the wrong colour scheme for this version of Goku, it's not. It honestly isn't. In the manga, which, let's be honest, almost every figure is based off the manga except the SDCC figures, his Namek boots were actually this colour. He changed much earlier than in the anime. But yeah. Before we go any further, let's change a face over and change a hand, just to show you. The hand's the same. The actual head is actually retooled. It's not the same old head. Well, it is the same old head. It's just done differently. As you can see, that's the SDCC one. It's now got the round holes and a better way of putting the bang on. The old one was square pegs all round, which was the old style of doing things. This one is much better, but the only thing is, it means other faces aren't really compatible with it. And there we go, put them back on. Why did I put the same one back on? Apologies folks, it is late at night. But yeah, let's put his yelling face on since I can actually use it with this guy. There we go. Yelling face on. Looks really good. Focus, thank you. And hopefully it doesn't snap like every single bootleg I have reviewed in the past couple of weeks has. There we go. And yeah, let's put these on. That's going to be the pose we're going with, folks. Oh, Oh, they're a bit tight. They're kind of scary, these ball joints, but they're the same as all the rest. Yeah, so there we go with that. We'll do a better pose later. In terms of articulation, he has ball jointed head, just the usual. The neck is new, but it doesn't really get any sort of range, which is a bit disappointing. The arms are a new style. It's sort of a ball joint going into a butterfly joint. You don't get all that much extra for the butterfly, dropping the figure on the floor. I mean, it does definitely help things. It can help do a Kamehameha, but that's just about all it's good for. New shoulders. Oh my god, was Goku needing new shoulders badly. Yeah, that looks far better. I just hope they retool this for any future Geed Gokus, because he really was needing that, especially with the I think it's the trapezoid, going right over, which really wasn't a good look. The bicep swivel is still there. It feels a little bit loose on this side. This side is fine. I don't know what's going on there. Double jointed elbows as per usual, and the ball jointed hands which swivel and all the rest of it. The waist is new. There we go. You can go up about that far. Obviously that shows all the inner workings and stuff, but you can do a really good ab crunch there. You can pop that back down into position, and in fact you can do a decent ab crunch even without it extended. It kind of does it on its own. It does get good side to side as well. And the waist on mine is quite tight. Anthony's Customs just reviewed this guy as well, and has kind of moved side to side on that joint as well, but mine's is more of a swivel. Maybe it'll loosen up in time. The big thing about this guy is his legs. As you can see, oh, by the way, this is literally just a belt. It's just a hanging piece. But this is the new joint system that they keep raving on about. As you can see, completely unhindered, without any pull down joints at all. You can go out that far, almost the splits. That's actually a bit better than the pull down mechanism. And you can see there, it's these sort of joints here that are doing the work. But yeah, really easy to use, really well done. I applaud Tamashi for that one. I think Goku isn't actually the first one to use that joint system. I think Kaneko Man, or Western folk knew the anime as an Ultimate Muscle. His figure had that as well, I'm sure. Yeah, Goku does it really well. As for the knees, we have a hidden thigh swivel, which does really well. Double jointed knees, which look really good to me, and they don't look weird at all. And it's good that Goku actually has knees now. So many people will be happy at that statement. The feet are just the same feet as Goku's always had, so they're a bit limited in terms of sort of swivels and toe articulation, that sort of thing. But yeah, paint app's a little bit sloppy in mine. Don't know if the camera will focus in that closely. Yeah, you see that sort of yellow dot? That's paint splotch. Splotch? That's not even a word, Dean. It's paint splotch from the rope. But yeah, overall, he's a brilliant figure. One more thing before I go. You can pop that off. Now, you will notice the peg is slightly different. Now, it doesn't really matter this way around. That's spare head from Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That works really well. That's why I got two of this guy. So that I can have both of them posed, both different forms. However, if we take this and try and pop it on here, it does pop on. It's the same size of ball joint. My voice just went away from there. It's the same size of ball joint, but it's not really working. Hold on. It worked better with S.H.Figuarts Goku. If we just do that. I apologise, this review seems to be dragging on a bit. As you can see, kinda looks alright, but the neck seems to be quite elongated. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's a good stand-in for an SDCC 2011 Goku. If you can get a second Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, it would be really good. But it does look kind of strange, especially with the normal faces, where the mouth isn't dripping down on that one. As you can see, yeah, it looks as if he's got a really long neck. I don't know what's up with that. To my knowledge, the actual ball joint system itself is the same. And being a bit elongated, you would expect it to go further down on this neck, but it doesn't, which is bizarre. But yeah. Anyway, guys, there we go. Pops on nice and easy. Let's try and do that pose. Is it on the back of the box? Nope, they've not actually included it. That's weird. Yeah, let's see if I can remember it offhand. I think it's something similar to this. I apologise if it's wrong in any way, but doing it off of memory, and I've not seen the Namek Saga in quite a few years. It's quite similar to that, I think. Come on, stand up, Goku. Stop acting drunk. There we go, guys. So yeah, I apologise for the slightly longer than usual review, but I thought this guy deserved it. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.